All right, Jacob.
Thank goodness you're here, impossible as it may sound. Jack has returned. We need to do something before the unthinkable happens.
I thought we'd already dealt with this nonsense.
There may be more to this than we originally thought.
Mr. Fry, how's your sister? Still in the running, man.
Get away from me, you monster!
You there! Stop what you're doing!
You'll have to do better than that. I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night. I am the terror of London. I am a ghost, performing the feats of a devil upon the earth. Long have I stalked the streets of London. No one is safe from my priestly claws. I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night. I am the terror of London. I am a ghost, performing the feats of a devil upon the earth. Long have I stalked the streets of London. I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night.
Ready for a pull, boy? My friend and I nearly lost me arm in one of your infernal
I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night. I am the terror of London. No one is safe from my beastly claws. I am a ghost, performing the feats of a
What? How? Where?
Spring-heeled Jack will never die.
Well, thanks to you, the Ghost Club's reputation has grown tremendously. We are a beacon of reason in a world beguiled by superstition.
But I believe we have encountered one genuine spirit.
Can you be certain? That's the question. One might surmise that the spirits that haunt us are simply our deepest fears, manifested as apparitions.
Shame. I've always wanted to see a ghost. Or a goblin.
I propose a toast to the Ghost Club and the virtuous twins that have aided it, Miss Evie and Mr. Jacob. Cheers.
Cheers.
Don't try to hide from me over there!
Oh boy! Everything at reduced prices! Hang on.
Look no further for everyday wear.
Oh, excellent! Maybe you can help drawing a bigger crowd.
Still isn't it over the floor? You regret that?
It's all even at one pace! Absolutely delightful! Guts enough to
Finish
chase
him
this
off!
beast
Go
in
for
the
a
ring!
drink! That's your best effort! You're not going to now!
Just try to stop me.
I'll rip your tongue out! Flank
Knock off.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may want to place your bets on this fine contestant. Take out our mighty red
Don't let him breathe! Mustn't stay on any track! Don't scare me!
absolutely delightful.
He's as good as dead!
Snap his bloody neck! Oh, enjoy carving you!
You'll pay for that! Keep it busy!
fight, my lord. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion.
A letter? For me?
Jacob.
My write-up of that last crime was so ingenious that Perlock Publishing tossed me quite a tidy sum. I believe this next one will do even better.
It's baffling.
Well now, I didn't ask about this. I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect. I should go back and ask about this. Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions. I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
I'm just the housekeeper, but Mr. Cashin was a dear friend. Each morning I bring him his coffee. Today his door was locked shut. My husband is the caretaker. We live downstairs. We have the keys to all the apartments, so after knocking, I became concerned and let myself in and found him like this. The lights weren't working. My husband didn't want to waste any candles, so we retired early. Mr. Cashin was a respected music critic, a very accomplished man.
Gone just like that, eh? He lived right next door and often came home from his concerts a bit drunk and singing at the top of his lungs. Drove my wife near crazy. I was down in the cellar, fiddling with my experiments. Cashin had an eye for the ladies, no question. I was a bit jealous of him, frankly. That belongs to Mr. Golden. He's an awfully nice chap. We let him use our apartment during the day when my wife and I are out tending our shop. He likes to rehearse here where the light's better. I'm an amateur chemist. Henman let me set up a few experiments in the cellar.
Mr. Cashin is dead? I just saw him yesterday. He looked in the peak of health. If you ask me, he paid a bit too much attention to the caretaker's wife. Scandalous, really. They must have seen each other nearly every day. Last night, I was knitting in that chair. Then I felt quite sickly and opened the window to clear my head. I certainly didn't hear anything. When the lights quit working yesterday, that sweet Mr. Golden handed out candles to everyone. He's such a nice man.
It's true. I loved him. He was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
I worked very late. So did he. I only met him once or twice in the 2 years I've been living here. I was out giving a benefit recital for unemployed musicians. Several dozen people can attest to my whereabouts. I use them to create an ambience when I hold private recitals.
Well now, I didn't ask about this. I should go back and ask about this. I should return and find out about this.
Mr. Cashin's dead. Difficult to believe. He led a quiet life. Out at concerts most nights, shut up in his room writing the rest of the time. He must have been a lonely man. My wife felt sorry for him and helped him as often as she could. I'm in charge of the running and upkeep of the whole building, so I can get dirty now and then. I was just doing some work in the basement. I forgot to put it away after I fixed Mr. Golden's music stand yesterday morning. I left it there, and he came to give it back. The gas quit working yesterday. I don't know enough to fix such things safely myself. A man from the company is going to come by tomorrow.
Ah, yes, be careful with that. It can be dangerous. It reacts badly with heat. I was down in the cellar, fiddling with my experiments. In any case, why on earth would I want to kill that old sod?
I love the man passionately. I had every hope we would run off together.
He destroyed an entire orchestra. all those musicians put out of work. A rancorous old man who had no talent or creativity of his own.
I suspect there was more to that mystery than meets the eye. I'm going to look into it.
Up to the clink with you.